In the second video of this unit, I'd ask you to identify some muscles and exercises that strengthen the core. In this video, we'll focus more on the role of core muscle groups to improve and maintain posture and to prevent low back injuries.
Everything is connected to your core. Between your rib cage and your pelvis, you only have your lumbar spine for structural support. Your spine is very flexible and mobile. That means there's added responsibility on your abdominal muscles and your low back muscles to support the weight of your upper body and to protect your spine. In your lower back, your erector spinae muscles are named after their function, to keep your spine upright. The erector spinae muscles have a high ratio of type 1 muscle fibers. So this is ideal for keeping the muscles engaged without fatigue. However, they're not very ideal for lifting heavy loads or twisting quickly. Toddlers have ideal posture. Check out this kid's straight back in a squatting position. Unfortunately, we learn poor posture and it becomes accentuated by weaknesses over time. Comparing these two pictures of the same woman's posture, the poor posture on the left, we immediately see she looks shorter. Her back is rounded, which throws her shoulders forward, reducing her lung capacity in her chest. And her chest pushes down into her abdominal region, causing the pelvis to tip forward, giving the outward image of saggy breasts and a pooched belly. The correct posture on the right, we see much better posture and body alignment. We see her ears are aligned over her shoulders. Her shoulders are aligned over her hips. She looks taller and more confident. Proper posture correlates to better functioning of internal organs too. Unfortunately, we spend a high percentage of our day sitting. Sitting at work, at school, sitting in the car, sitting for entertainment. Our muscles learn to adapt. If we slouch and hunch, our muscles will stretch and pull to accommodate our chronic condition. Even if in the long run we experience neck and back pain because of our head is pitched forward, or because our back is bowed and our hips are tilted forward, which causes knee pain. Let's relearn and practice proper posture as demonstrated on the right. Just like the picture of the toddler in the previous slide, as adults, we must be more conscientious of our spine alignment. Between each vertebrae, we have a shock-absorbing spacers called intravertebral discs. Acute or sudden movements, or chronic, constantly over time, this pressure on the discs can cause pinching, slipping, or even rupturing of the disc, which translates into debilitating pain and loss of mobility. When we move, especially bending and twisting, we must have a strong core and we must engage the core. How many of you work on your computer like this? Or like this? Or even like this? Having proper form and posture is vital for remaining healthy and productive. Occupational therapists may work with employers to design proper fitting workstations that promote good posture and biomechanics. By properly adjusting seat, keyboard, and screen heights and distances, this is called ergonomics. The first image we see on the left is clearly more ergonomic than the other two positions. Laptop computers are designed for convenience and mobility more than their ergonomics. Working on a laptop for extended time can be very straining. This graphic points out many inefficiencies of poor posture, beginning with a forward posture in the cervical spine. The shoulders rotate inward, which shortens our pectoral muscles. We can shorten hamstrings. We can have weakness in the back, which can cause that over curvature in the spine. Get reduced hip flexion and weak glutes. According to the American Spinal Decompression Association, 80% of us will experience significant back pain in our lives. Back pain is the #1 cause for workmen's compensation and lost days of work and productivity. Just the healthcare cost in America associated with low back pain is in the $90 billion range. Much of this pain, expense, and loss is preventable by strengthening our core. In the future, I predict that work sites will be focusing more on protecting the employers' backs to avoid loss of human and financial resources. Just like we've seen smoking cessation programs in the workplace to reduce healthcare expenses for both the employer and the employee, I think we'll see more worksite fitness opportunities, and especially to protect the lower back.